Okay, so I am back. As you can see, I put a little bit of curls in my hair, not a lot, just a little. Um, and as you can see, I finally did like a natural makeup on my channel. I'm so excited about that because I don't like usually do. I like to go dramatic. So my lip combo, in case you were wondering, which I'm not like a big fan of how I did it today because I'm kind of in a rush to get out of here and go get my phone fixed. Before going bowling with my brother. So my lip combo is, the lip liner is, oh my camera, Chestnut by MAC. Everybody knows Chestnut by MAC. It's like everybody uses that. And then the new lipstick is Maybelline New York Super Stay Matte Ink. I'm trying to see the number. The number is 65 Seductress. 65 Seductress, that's what it says. Can't really see it. And then on top, I just put like a lip gloss from Beauty Supply. I actually wish I would have chose like a clear lip gloss for this look, but I ended up going with this one. It doesn't have that much color, but it kind of gave it like a red undertone that I don't like. That's probably why I don't like the lip combo today. But this is what the final look looks like. You're gonna see it better. Like, I don't like how my camera is set up right now, and my ring light is like acting up, so I have to do this one without it. But you guys are gonna get to see better what the makeup look like on the thumbnail. Now that I have everything and I'm dressed, and as you can see, I chose the I changed the necklace. I did 888. Now I'm just putting stuff in my bag, ready to get out of here. I'm just gonna grab a new phone case for my phone before I leave. But I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I know it was like rushed, but I really hope you enjoyed it. If you do, share, like, subscribe. Make sure to come back next week for another video. Most likely gonna be my makeup collection video, because I've been really wanting to do that since I have a lot of stuff I want to show. I'm probably gonna go for like a soft glam. I always do this. I always say that I'm going to go for a soft glam and end up going for something dramatic. So, we just shall see. So I'm just getting ready because, you can see my hair is a mess right now. That's because I just got out of the shower and, it's a mess. So I'm just letting it air dry before I, put it on a curling wand. Until then, we're just going to have to clip it back. Okay, I made a decision, and I'm gonna stick to something light and like a very light beat. It's probably gonna take 15 minutes at the max, because apparently my phone speaker's not working, so I gotta go get it fixed. And so as you can see, I already did my brow. It's a little too thick for my taste, but I'm really trying to get out of here quickly today. So if you use a primer, here is when you put on the primer. But I'm not using primer today because I'm only going to have this makeup for a few hours, if that. So, started with foundation. I'm using the Makeup Revolution, I think. Wait, is it? Yep, Makeup Revolution foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, and it conceals and defines. So, I just take out the thing and go like that. Tap. Oh, just put more on it. And as you can see, it's exactly my color. If not slightly darker, but I'm okay with that for today at least. And since this is gonna be like a light beat, I don't want to put too much of the foundation. And then I get my water and my beauty blender, which is like extremely dirty today. And go tap. And I'm probably going to speed this up, because y'all probably already know how to tap your foundation into your skin. Apparently I have a pimple right here. Like, since when did this start happening to me? That's what I want to know. Because I didn't used to have no acne, no pimple, nothing bad on my face. Like, even as a teenager, I didn't have none of that on me. So, Now, as an adult, when it happens, I'm like confused. Like, what am I supposed to do? What you supposed to do with stuff like that? Just make sure everything is covered. I put a little bit on my neck just because my neck have hyperpigmentation, so it's not really the same color as like the rest of my face and stuff. So I'll put that down. Yeah, not only use real techniques to blend, and most of my brushes for my eyeshadows are real techniques too, but today it's gonna be a very light beat, so we're not gonna be using the eyeshadow. And if I do, it's gonna be like a very, very slight brown, just for me to have like that contoured effect on my lid. Okay, and then I do Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer, which is also slightly very light for me. It's a 30, that's the number, which is why I use a little bit, and it goes a long way. But I like my highlighting spots like really highlighted, so light is fine. And go like this, go like this, and go like this. See how I put little because it's very, very not my color, or not even close to my color. So when you tap, if you have a lighter concealer, make sure you're tapping like really, really hard, if that makes sense. See what I mean? Like, you already see it's very highlighted. I mean, of course, that's not going to stay the same. I'm going to try to blend it out a little bit more. And I also like to put it over my lid, like the one I have on my beauty blender. Okay. See, it's very, very highlighted. And so, if you're going to take, like, pictures at any point in the day, you don't want to leave this as highlighted as it is, because it's gonna show through even after you bake it. Like the sharp, harsh lines, you want to make sure those are very, very blended out. And actually, I can't see the harsh lines very well on my mirror, but I can definitely see them on camera. So, boom. Now, my Earthspun baking powder, which is also slightly lighter than my regular shade. I have never used my regular shade when it comes to the baking powders. They're not called baking powders, translucent powders. And you put it just everywhere that you put the concealer, plus right here and right here. Oh, I forgot this spot because I put like a extra the leftover I had on my brush. I put it over there, up there on my lid. Especially if I know I'm not going to be wearing the eyeshadow. I know I'm not going to prime on my lid, so I just use the leftover concealer. Now this is going to make a mess on my black shirt. Black top. So this is the first step. I'm gonna come back and show you guys how I contour, how I do blush, how I do highlight, and I'm probably gonna put all my fake lashes off camera, but I'm gonna do my mascara off camera as well, because it's hard to do it like right here versus like right here. Y'all not gonna be able to see either way. I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. As you can see, I already did my mascara and I did my fake lashes. Fake lashes, I got them from Beauty Supply, but they are mink lashes because the other ones each irritate my skin, so I don't like them. For the mascara that I put on, I did Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte's. This is like one of my favorite mascaras. I only used one because normally I use two, but I only used one this time because I think the fake lashes I'm wearing are pretty full, so one is fine. And I also did my contouring. I used the contour palette from True Complexion, which is the darker one, and I used the palette medium to dark, and I did it right here, by the nose, and I even did some on my lid because I didn't want to look like a ghost, like I wanted something darker up there. Now I'm gonna use the Sculpts one with my Real Techniques blending brush, and I use like I dab a little, I go like this, right on top of my desk, and I clean the see how now it's highlighted, but it's not like as ghosty as it was earlier. Ghosty's not a word, but you know what I'm saying. I just use just a little bit because I don't want the yellow residue that's gonna be left over when I use that. So then at the end, I go like this, so the contour will show. Okay, see? Now it looks pretty complete. Make sure you do this by your neck and by your ears, so like your skin matches, especially if you have color hyperpigmentation like me. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I use the Cheeky Face palette. It looks really disgusting right now, but for blush, because I'm not big on blush, like I'm not a big blush connoisseur, so these are the only one. This is the only one you can tell that I really use, and I got it from some makeup store. But I mean, I'm not really a big person on blush, so I don't really know. Like, if you guys have any blush suggestion, like something you've tried and you really like, but it's not something that's too high end, let me know, because I don't know how to buy blushes, because I don't be knowing. Like, I think my mother is actually better at that than me. See? I only use them just so it could give me a little bit of color right below the contour. But other than that, I don't really know much about. I use the Mario Badescu Rose Water to set my face. I just put it all over my face. Don't be dumb like me, and make sure your eyelash glue is all the way dry before you use this. And I kind of let it air dry, and before it's too dry, I use my Becca highlight palette, and I use I don't think they got names on them, but I use this one right here. And y'all see how I don't use this much because I have not removed the plastic yet. I don't be using the mirror part of this stuff because I have my own mirror. Oh, it looks nice though. Now, I use that for my cheek. I'll go like this. And I try to do it before the rose water is fully dry, because it gives it a better effect. I don't know, for me, it works better like though. Now I know we love highlight, so we go overboard on the highlight, but it's like as the day goes by, I don't know how to explain it. It will get into your skin more. Like in 2 hours, 3 hours, this makeup will look way better than this right now. I go like this, same highlight, and I go like this on my forehead. See, so it gives it a little bit of natural highlight. Okay. Now that I did that with that, I dropped it. Now, I am gonna use the Fenty Beauty highlight, but the one that says kilowatt, and I'm gonna use the one that I always use, which is the one on this side for my nose. For some reason, I like using a different highlight, like for my nose, and a different one for my cheek, because I don't know, it gives me a different effect. I like my nose a lot more like highlighty and brighty than, if that makes sense, than my cheeks. And I'd like to do a little bit here. If you're a fan of like brow bone highlights and stuff, or the tear lines, is that what they call them? Highlight. Y'all could do that, but I don't do that when I'm trying to go for like a natural glam. Alright, so I'm gonna get off camera, do my hair, get rid of these necklaces or chain necklaces, do my lips, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do the whole